I love this nigga right here.
If I would say everything wrong with Sinister in 9 minutes or less, I would say in 10 seconds or less. Start the timer. I would say it wasn't scary enough. And the ending was trash. Very trash. Yo, niggas, they need to create a new genre for just specifically scary movies. Like, bro, like this movie is considered a horror, but to me it's more like a thriller. It's not scary. Horror movies are scary, in my opinion. Thrillers are less scary, more like suspense, maybe a little bit of pop-up jump scares, good music, like what they had in this. This is a thriller. Hold on, let me check if this bitch a thriller. And my dog is under me. No, it's a horror / mystery. I would say, yeah, you gotta take that out, bro. That shit was not scary at all. There was like maybe one scary part in the whole movie. Bro, move, nigga. You all in my space.
49 seconds of logos over static. The family that plays together hangs together. Family moves to a new house where evil lives cliché. Laziness. Also, I realize it interrupts this close-up shot of box kicking, but people who are moving in or out tend to use the loading ramp on the truck. Ethan Hawke isn't talking to Julie Delpy this entire movie. Are there no lights in this house? I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying with a...
Bro, when you rewatch this, bro, that nigga does not turn on the lights when he walks in rooms. I do not understand that at all. That's one thing I didn't bro, he does not turn on the fucking... That shit pissed me off.
Blonde mom and a brown-haired dad, I don't trust the red-haired girl.
I miss my school.
Here's hoping they save this film's originality for something other than the child is upset about moving dialogue.
Your bad theory helped the killer go free. You ruin people's lives.
Reading ruins people's lives.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and...
Dude, do you know what happened to the last family here? Too soon.
We didn't move in a few houses down from a crime scene again.
What wife doesn't know exactly what house they're moving into? Also, you know your husband better than you know yourself. You know damn well he moved into the murder house.
We didn't move in a few houses down from a crime scene again, did we?
We didn't.
Also, dude, she's obviously gonna find out eventually that you moved into the actual crime scene house, so how do you hope to get away with this lie? I mean, it's bad enough the movie's trying to get away with it. Signs that your house is haunted. You move to Pennsylvania and encounter a scorpion. Ellison is a dick to Pennsylvania scorpions. Things are going so badly for Ellison that he can only afford to turn
niggas
on one
don't know
light in the
about
dining room that barely lights the table.
shit.
Okay, so far this movie's a lot like 8mm, and that is really not a good thing. Why would reel-to-reel home movies, however evil, be this heavily edited? Ellison is basically doing cinema sins here. The sins of murder. Audience sees a shadow pass behind the protagonist while their back is turned cliché. And that shadow turns out to be something harmless, red herring cliché. Yep, still basically 8mm here. Wait, they just moved in today. And you're telling me he's gone to the trouble of plugging in and wiring up all the vanity lights in his precious office shelves, even though they're empty? Or is it possible this just seemed like a cool shot to the director?
Operator. King County, please.
Who dials the operator to get the police?
And why the fuck do you stay in the dark? Dude, niggas not allowed. Bro, I like lights. Like, no, I don't even know if... I changed my answer. Fuck you. I don't even like lights. But, nigga, I don't just sit in the dark. I need a light on. At least one.
What is this, Mayberry?
King County Police Department, how may I direct your call?
Didn't he say it was an emergency? How did Ellison get caught up in the how can I direct your call web of horrors? Damn, calling the cops here is like trying to call your cable company.
Hello?
Niggas don't
They
got
can
cable.
still trace that call, I think. But maybe we missed the part where he set up the call to be bounced off multiple satellites. This is the modern horror movie model. Hire a bigger name actor than horror movies usually get, like Ethan Hawke or Vera Farmiga, then just do all the same boogity bullshit horror movies have been doing for decades and hope the audience is so distracted by the big name actor they don't care.
I need, like... It actually upsets me, the state of horror. Like, for a nigga that really loves horror movies, for people that love horror movies, you're probably very upset at the state of horror movies right now. Because, I mean, this is old as fuck. But, like, I was probably 10 years old. 11 years old. This movie's 11 years old. But, like, man, we don't get good shit no more. I'm not gonna lie.
Here, step 1, put your kid in a box. Step 2, cut a hole in that box.
You're having a bad dream, okay? One of those night terrors?
Yeah, one of those night terrors that cause you to climb into a box and pop out in the creepiest way.
That was crazy as fuck. The night terror shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Look, no worries, everyone. Just another red herring. Their son has a medical freakout condition that was previously undisclosed by the movie, which is a cheat. Self-absorbed parents don't notice their son make a bacon and mayonnaise sandwich for breakfast.
Have a nice morning with your murder victims.
Oh, come on. This wife is already established as not wanting the husband's job to affect her kids. She would not casually joke about murder victims in front of them. So, 8mm then? It's a reboot, I'm guessing, but 30 minutes in, not sure what the difference is, except no Joaquin Phoenix. As someone who regularly ran projectors in his life, I can tell you that pausing a film like this would cause an immediate burning of film, not the super delayed let's all have a good look at the evil that this projector allows. Discount The Crow. As a former projectionist, all I can say is, haha, you are fired. Raging fire can be put out by simply blowing on it. I know you're in Pennsylvania, so why does Google think you're in someplace New York? Also, totally obvious
VPN, bitch! Now you just hating, nigga. I'm sorry, a whole lot. Like, bro, niggas can't run VPN, nigga. I'm in Japan. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying, bro?
Results are totally obviously bullshit and fake.
Super 8 film was first released in 1966 by Eastman Kodak.
The text in the search result that he clicked said 1965. Okay, so all the families we've seen get killed so far were either in a location or doing something that connected to their deaths in some way. What was this family doing that involved beds? Director puts the true horror in the reflection of the protagonist's glasses so we don't have to see it head on, and so...
That was a great fucking point. Why the fuck were they the only ones in the bed? The family drowned because they were in the pool first, and then if you haven't seen the movie, then it switches, and it just goes like, it's like, oh, happy, happy, happy. Bam! Family getting drowned in the pool. The other family... was in a barbecue, so they burnt them on fire. What the fuck were they doing? There's only one way to find out. Sinister. Family. Oh, let me see. Family hanging out. Is this the one they drowned? Okay. They were hanging out in the backyard. Okay, yeah, so he hung them. He hung them. They was hanging out in the backyard. Family. It's a bed. Yo, the music from the barbecue. Okay, hold on. Now I have to play that. Now that scene is creepy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. That scene is creepy as fuck. I'm not gonna care, bro. Okay. Oh yeah, they were grilling. Oh, they were hanging out, fishing. Oh, they was getting in the car. Damn, he caught them niggas on a snipe. It's kind of low. Let me. And then he sets them on fire. I like that song is fucking creepy as a motherfucker. I'm not gonna... Alright, let me see. Pool. That's the pool. Which one was this one? Oh, this one didn't even show. He just showed them dead. Yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. Damn, who the fuck is that?
So the idiots at the
She look kind of good.
The MPAA will consider it less violent. This guy drinks every time he sees something he doesn't like on screen. If we took that approach, we'd be dead faster than Nicolas Cage and leaving Las Vegas.
Fuck!
Vegas.
The Millers, along with their younger son, were found stabbed.
There's your local news, getting it wrong again. Their throats were slit, right? That's not stabbing, unless that's the nice way to describe throat slitting.
I don't really watch the news.
Man, these days, I'm gonna need more than a few...
Ah! This nigga didn't give me no fork! And nigga, you wasn't gonna get no tip anyway, but now you really not getting shit. Now I might send a fuck you note. Son, how you expect the nigga to go eat this? What if I don't have forks? What if I don't have forks? What if I just moved in and I didn't have forks? How do you expect a nigga to eat this Cinnabon? Cream and shit all on my fingers. I don't feel like, how many times I'm gonna have to do that? Man, very unfortunate. I gotta go get a fork. Hold it down.
movie seriously. Why is there so much damn light outside? Uh-oh, looks like he's bringing a knife to a ghost fight. Another problem with modern horror is that the audience is completely clueless which noises the character can hear and which ones are just on the soundtrack to boost the creepiness factor. Signs that your house is haunted. You move to Pennsylvania and encounter a coral snake. Also, f*** you, movie. Red herring me once, shame on me. Red herring me 3 times in 42 minutes. F*** you in the ear. We interrupt this horror movie to bring you the money pit.
This is like one of them FBI profilers' offices.
This is my private office. I'm serious.
Then why did you lead him in here? The guy asked for an autographed book. You didn't say, wait here while I go get it. You know what's really spooky? Mr. Boogie doesn't show up in any of the earlier showings of this film. Ellison got a hold of the director's cut somewhere. Mr. Boogie is a huge Harry Potter fan. I gotta admit, that is creepy. But there's no way Ellison shot this footage holding his iPhone the way he was.
Ashley, Trevor?
Mr. Boogie? I'm wondering, did the other families encounter Mr. Boogie being a prankster dick before he killed them? Did someone in the household watch these home movies just like Ellison is doing now? This dude should be running for his life. Maybe grabbing his wife and kids on the way out, but definitely not going to the office to investigate further. Possible ghost killer? Better grab a baseball bat. Horror movie character leaves their door wide open when they go outside at night to investigate something cliche. Trevor, you f***ing rascal. Come, everyone. It's a beautiful night to come out and be creepy for no reason.
I had a few of the pertinent files pulled for you and had them faxed over.
Because I had to call you from my home line lest the sheriff find out I'm helping you, but faxes to the office regarding the matter are a-okay. Obsessed crime writer somehow hasn't watched this film yet. Man, a full 10% of this movie is glamour shots of Super 8 projectors being threaded and powered up. This is definitely the biggest scare of the movie, but the super loud jump scare noise is yet another major cheat. You mean he's been watching lawn work with the door open?
They all revolve around him needing the souls of human children to survive. Now,
one child every decade or so will do. And he has to kill the entire rest of the family for some reason, including other tasty children he could simply store in the fridge for later. Ghosts want to scare unseen audience, but not main character of the film. Ellison hears a noise.
That shit did not scare me, bro. That shit was, bro. I need a scary movie where I'm like, bro, like, even though, these niggas are not in their bag, bro. These niggas is lazy, bro. Maybe I gotta start writing movies. This shit is getting ridiculous. I need a scary movie that's gonna leave me shaking in my boots. Like, I wanna come. I was never able to watch scary movies in theater because I wasn't old enough. Because I wasn't 18. But by the time I was 18, all the scary movies were ass. I turned 18 2 years ago. All the scary movies were ass. So, like, as a kid, you know what I'm saying? I had to watch it at home, nigga. I'm talking about in the bed, watch the movie. I ain't gonna lie, I had to close the door after I finished some of these movies. I was so damn scared. I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm turning on the lights. You feel me? I'm jetting it up the stairs. But I didn't get that for a while. I would say Insidious should probably be the last one that made me feel like that. Maybe Lights Out. Now, Lights Out, I almost peed myself. One of the scenes in Lights Out was scary as fuck. And Lights Out came out in 2016. That was 8 years ago. Lights Out came out 2016, right? I think it did. That was 8 fucking... If you telling me that was 8 years ago. So I was 12 years old when I watched this movie. Are you for real? Bro, that shit went by fast, nigga. 8 years went by like that. But I didn't see, I probably didn't see it till like 2 years later. So I was like 14. I might have been 12. I don't know, 12 or 14. Keep it a stack with you? I was definitely 14. I definitely waited to see it. I was definitely 14 because, like I said, I was watching at home. But that was the last one. I almost peed myself, bro. That was
the direction that noise came from. Editing! Ghost girl who can appear out of thin air apparently needs to run away before Ellison sees her, as opposed to just disappearing the way she appeared. Man, these kids are assholes.
What's good, bro?
Also, these kids happen to find a creak in the floor everywhere they run. While
Sing the song.
Ellison walks through the house without finding one weak spot. What a bitch. Why is it so f***ing bright outside?
Does she know whose house this was?
What?
I bet.
Paint only goes in the bedroom.
So Ashley's getting scolded for drawing a picture outside of her room, but meanwhile, this picture inside her room somehow goes unnoticed.
I wanted to paint her picture, but she didn't want it in my room.
Ashley plays the pronoun game so that her parents have to ask.
No, Bax, why didn't he tell her, like, it's calm, nothing too crazy? Oh, yeah.
In her mean.
She used to live here. She's the one Daddy's writing his book about.
Tracy finds out about this right after Ellison was asked if
Bro,
she
he
knew
got
about
no
this.
dick game.
Did you
I want
think
you
I
to know
wouldn't
that.
find out?
Good point, but for a while there, yeah, we were beginning to think that. I don't even want to think about what that sweater smells like. He hasn't taken it off the entire movie.
Oh, shit. Swear to God, this nigga actually was in that sweater the whole movie. Does he not take showers?
Ellison just happens to be watching an old interview that serves as his apology so that his wife can walk by and realize, man, I really shouldn't have been so mad at this guy for moving us into a murder house. What a bitch. Ellison has no peripheral vision. No one in the entire house hears this shit. And no one in the entire house hears this shit either. Important phone call is neglected because Ellison is moving on, which makes sense, but couldn't you at least answer it to tell the deputy you're moving on? And he could give you the crucial warning that you desperately need? Vincent D'Onofrio isn't stupid enough to even let himself be credited on this shit. And why doesn't the deputy leave a message anyway? If it's important and you can't get the guy on the phone, at least leave a message. God damn, this demon is an amazing film buff, isn't he? Also, that's how they get you. You don't appreciate a film at first, but then the director steps in and says, try this version. The studio butchered the original. What's with the shushing? Don't tell anybody about this random person who's gonna die anyway.
Some missing kids.
Thanks. What happens if a couple without kids moves into the murder house? Are they left alone?
Good night, daddy. Yeah, facts, bro. That nigga started foaming out the mouth. Yo, I was actually thinking about this shit the other day. Like, bro, you know, I used to, like, if you've never been under some, like, anesthesia or surgery, my first time under anesthesia, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit not gonna work on me. That's what I said. I said it wasn't gonna work on me. Nigga, all I remember, he put the mask over me. Bam! Next thing you know, I was in a car. On the way home. Well, they told me, like, you have to, like, anesthesia is nasty as fuck. So when you wake up, you gotta, like, drink something. I remember I just, like, drinking apple juice. Next thing you know, I'm in a car in a wheelchair. Out of a wheelchair. That shit is crazy, bro. Is that how roofies work? You gotta stay safe out there. Doc could have did whatever he wanted to me. I was his for the past 2 hours.
So this is the
and I
child
would
who
have
tells
never
Michael
knew
Bay what to do. I still don't know
because I felt like I was
dealing with the
sleeping.
Supernatural or not, but I do know for sure an 8-year-old girl can't do all this subduing and duct taping and adult body moving and shit. Why are the demon ghost kids running again? Is Mr. Boogie gonna extra kill him if they stay in the picture? Movie goes full take on me.
Yeah, the ending of the movie was ass.
You. Seriously.
That wasn't scary. Okay, so this must be his score. Oh, this is hard. Nah, bro. Shit was decent. Alright, let's get on this.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.